This was what happened. I've been hiding this secret for a long time, okay? This secret of a boy who's trapped in his mind. And it's time to unveil myself. It all started about 4 months ago when I felt this urge of attraction for this one girl. Her name is Marissa. Okay, it suddenly hit me. I obviously wanted to get her, but then I wasn't sure. She was like acting like really different, mean, hearted, wishy-washy, and everything. These emotions was just outrageous. So I just like for that whole year I was like, I didn't want her. So then for the month, about 4 months ago, back in April, like around like 10th or something, I started to feel a deep attraction. It was deeper than any human being ever had an interaction. It was strong. I mean, I thought about her about a week or so. Man, it was outrageous. I couldn't stop thinking about her. So then I went on my mission, so they would call, like a YouTube hunt. And I started watching tons of YouTube videos of like how to get a girl attracted to you, how to get a girl to like you, all of that. I'm 19 right now, okay? And weeks and months and weeks, let's say about a week into that, I got her number, okay? After that, we went on our first, recall, date-ish. I already seen this movie. It was called Logan. And I went over there. I was dressed so nicely and so handsome. And this was like 2 weeks of the drama when I felt deep attraction. I was the happiest man alive. Never that I thought. That was actually my first real date. It was amazing. It was like the best in the world. Remember, this 2017, okay? So when I was in the movie theater, I really wanted to act like, I can't even say my technical terms, okay? I really wanted to like hold her hand, okay? And like try to like do something. It didn't work. My brain was I was too in my head. Like the whole movie, I already seen the movie already. I was like, should I hold her? I gave her a hug, obviously, at the end. And I walked her to her car. Everything was okay. Then on and on, weeks, like 1 or 2 weeks and stuff. I watched a couple more YouTube videos and like but a week after that, I took her bowling. Then we went on our second date, which was beautiful, honestly. Never that I thought we would sit at a dinner table and we ate like ice cream together. It was just deep. It was like emotional. I loved it. So then that one was over. I was like, it was like very moment when it was called Leo's Coney Island. It was like when you was walking out, I really had like, it was so in my head. I really want to cry right now. It was deep. But I'm gonna be a man and just face it. I'm gonna face it. I really wanted to kiss her, but I was like so scared. I couldn't. I really couldn't. So we went outside. It was a rainy day, obviously, but it was whatever. Like, I just wish that same night, I was like thinking constantly like why I was crying. I cried because I didn't try for it. Like, why not try? I didn't take any action. I like failed, man. I was disappointed in myself, disappointed in my reality. It was horrible. So basically, weeks on end, to almost like May-ish and stuff. Like a week after that, that date, I was thinking of going to the zoo. Okay, the zoo. Obviously, it was going to be amazing, but she didn't want it. It was raining outside. So then we rescheduled. Then Mother's Day was coming. It was May. So we went to the mall, Somerset. We walked around. In my brain, I don't know. I could have had it right there and then. I met her in the Starbucks. That's what happened. I gave her a hug. She didn't really hug me. She was getting her latte, whatever white girls things. Was walking. She was acting weird. Like, this girl is kind of weird-ish. Like, whatever. I was touching her and stuff. Like, go this way. But, oh my goodness. I just wish I was, like, saying to myself, you have to kiss her. You have to kiss her. If you don't kiss her, what's the purpose of living right now? I was walking in the mall, and all I was like thinking, like, I gotta kiss her. Actually went to this store called Bath and Body Works. Got my mom a gift because Mother's Day was like Sunday. It was like, I think it was like Thursday or something. I went with her at Somerset, the mall. So when we were about to get out the mall and everything, I was walking out the mall and feeling smooth or whatever. I gave her a hug, but I was thinking so deep to kiss her, but I didn't have the balls. I didn't have the courage to make that step. And this is exactly why I became who I am today. But I get into that in like a couple minutes or so. But then everything weeks on end. Of course, I was like, goddamn, whatever, this girl's like too hard. She like giving me all this like girl things, confusion. Like I couldn't really escalate. I thought I was good, but watching these YouTube videos does not help you at all. They do not help you, okay? They help to inspire you, but they do not help you to make actions. You have to take the action on your own account. You have to go out there and do your own action. You can't just watch something. Some things you may watch for no apparent reason, because if you watched it, if you didn't do anything about it or done your homework of that video and like try to do something, it was no purpose of watching the video. So, going on to like May, like late May, I learned this huge big company. It's called RSD. Okay, it was the biggest dating company. Of course, it's YouTube views. I always wanted like more than one mentor and like stuff. RSD wasn't nothing, like whatever. But the thing about them, they was beautiful. It's like, it makes me wanna like cry. They was like so good. It's a big company. It's a dating company, like dating coaches, like whatever, whatnot. It was astonishing. That's the all words I could really explain it. But after that, like, I started watching their videos, and it just like changed my life, and it made my life just like happy. Of course, my mindset was like a conversationalist. I was always like an extrovert. I gained like energy through people and like high when energy action or whatever. But I was like always like a conversationalist. I was always learning things on end. But the thing about them, they changed my life for the better. I just learning techniques. So June came along after watching the videos. I actually like didn't really care too much about Marissa too much. The girl I was into, my crush, whatnot. But then something happened. Something extremely happened. Like, it teared me apart. It's a guy with the same name, obviously. I ain't gonna say any names, but shout him out. He's at my job, and of course he probably was thinking hard every day for this girl and stuff or whatever. He probably watched videos or whatever, like YouTube videos, and he took her. I can't even say away from me because she was never with me. But he got the girl. Like, this would basically happen. Like, we was at work. What I overheard is he got the girl I was into, her number. I'm like, no. I was like, nah. Then one of my coworkers told me. I was like shocked. Like, he said, step your game up, Joe. Step your game. I'm like, do you even know who I am? I thought I'm a G in my mind. Obviously, but I'm just looking at him deadly in the eyes. Like, I'm not a G if I didn't. Of course, I already got her number too, but I didn't tell him that. But a month-ish, in a week or two, like a month went by, okay? Then, wow, it went fast. But I'll tell you about me going out and RSD and everything else. So the more I learned about that, I just skipped to the chase. Basically, July, I got my first RSD program product. It's called Woman. It helps you to get girls. Like female psychology. And that's something I would love to have. And it helped me. Of course, I need more experience. I'm only like in month of this program, but the results it got me was beautiful. Even though I'm still a virgin, 19-year-old virgin, it sucks. It's whatever. But the thing is, what I mostly liked about it, it was teaching me things, getting me out. It wasn't even getting me outside my comfort zone. It was helping me to make sure I would never have a comfort zone. It made me think of things that didn't even have to be thought of. You could have multiple thoughts of one scenario and break it down. That's how good it was. It helped me. So, of course, of July, I got fucking numbers like crazy. I got so many numbers that it was too many. So basically, like on then, I'm like deleting these numbers. Like, it's too many. It was so much. Like, the girls I'm into, I'm gonna keep. But the girls I wasn't so into, I'm like, I didn't remember their name. Add them like the Snapchat. Get Snapchat. I was getting Snapchats too. It was crazy. Delete the girl's Snapchat over whatever, because it wasn't. You can look at the snap. That was the good thing about Snapchat. It was more easier than getting the girl's number. It's not like you easily asking them like for a date or anything. In their head, they thought it was like just Snapchat. Shit, Snapchat is just like a DM fucking snap photos or whatever. But it actually shows them. You can see their life, like what kind of girl they are and everything else. But yada yada. So in the month of July, that's when my game got serious. I only had one job, obviously, but I was going out every day. I tell you, every day. And it was so much. Some days I couldn't even open. Some days it felt like I was so inside my head, I was speaking to my own self. Some days were the best, like the weekends, like when girls would go crazy. It was like extremely. As some girls, like I had to warm up. Some I had to, but you should be already warmed up. So when I got that, I thought it was like a pimp, a G, but I'm still a virgin, aren't I? I learned a lot, man. I learned so much. But the sad thing is, the kid who stole my crush, the girl I was trying to get, he actually got the girl. It was I felt heartstruck, honestly. I felt like I lost my meaning. It was like I didn't even feel like a man. I felt like I wasn't even worthy of this girl anymore. I'm like, if he can do it, I can do it too. I don't know what he did or whatever. I know exactly what he did. What he did was, he took action. Action. And even if you risk action and she rejects you, the reason of taking action will significantly skyrocket your results. Getting a woman or getting your crush you like. If you at least try. If you try for the kiss. If you try to escalate. Something will happen. And if you don't try, like millions of guys, millions of tries, this fails. And the girl's like, you're not into me? It all goes downhill. So basically what I was feeling hurt, down. I didn't want to. When I found out they was dating, man, my life is like, I'm like, shit, I gotta do some improvements. I really didn't care. I was like, then like suddenly today, she said they're together. That's her boyfriend. Love fucking happens fast, man. It happens quickly. I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time with this, but they say, which is important, like time goes fast, non-stop. Today's history, tomorrow's a mystery. You never know who you're going to fall in love with. But if you don't take action, someone else will. Someone else will. Someone else will take your girl. Like those, I basically went downtown, okay? I was sewing my head. Not sewing my head, but just enough in my head. It was these two beautiful girls right there. And just like 10 seconds later, these two guys just approached them. And I'm like, done. And that was the fucking result. It's because I didn't do anything about it. If you don't do anything, someone else will. Someone else will do it for you without you even thinking. Faster than, it's like a car accident. It happens fast. That's exactly why you gotta be in state, be in mind, be calibrated, or whatever they call it. You have to understand. Feel it, know it, believe it. I am Joe. I'm signing off. I'm living my life like it's golden. And one more thing before I go. Get RSD, man. It will change your life. It will help you. It helped me. Just search on YouTube. Just watch a couple of videos. Just try it out, man. If you want girls, it changed my life. It may or may not change your life, but it will help. Not just picking up girls, but the mentality. If you feeling like you're down, like I'm gonna kill myself or anything, that shit will help you. Alright, I have to go. Thank you for listening.